Sorry if you hear all the rustling at the beginning. I just had to move my chair. And I'm hoping that we are live. Looks like we are. Okay, let me adjust a little bit. Just there we go. I think this should be good. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Waleska. Hello, everyone that's joining in. I have a quick and fun new thing to show you guys today. And I can't stay on too long, like as long as I usually do, because I have a whole bunch of stuff to finalize for Christmas. So I know Christmas sounds like it's so far away, but in our industry it is not. So I've been on a roll designing today, and hello, Tamitha. So I want to stay on that roll. So the new thing is inside of this pouch. The team put it in this pouch. We actually sell these pouches at Brutus and Rowe. They are from Doris. They are really cool, like pouches to put like, I don't know, to put like your laptop or your iPad or whatever in. But I just put my stuff in here today to show you guys what I have. So you guys have been asking for quite some time more storage, right? I think a lot of you guys have been asking for storage solutions, but you've been asking for storage solutions for smaller stuff, if that makes sense. You know, in our industry, we focus a lot on storage solutions for bigger stuff. So now today, I'm here to bring you storage solutions for smaller stuff. So just as a heads up, we got our first shipment of these in. We have about roughly like 200 packs of them, but I don't know how long those 200 packs are gonna last. So just a heads up, whenever I show you what this new product is, if you wanna grab them, grab them. But these new items, so here's how they come to you. They are called decorative detail envelopes. So, what is a decorative detail envelope, you might ask? So they are these really nice. You get 5 in a pack. And don't worry, I already have a whole bunch of them ready and filled up so you can see what I'm doing with them. So I designed them in this size format because I'll show you why in a second. So they're this really awesome plastic, and they are created with a different type of fastening. So this is a heat crimp fastening, and they have a little button, a little snap button at the top. So whenever these were first designed, I was trying to figure out what we could use them for. Because when I was designing them, I was like, I want to be able to put a lot of stuff in them. They do, Amanda, but they also fit other things as well. So I want to show you how I've done mine, because I was really putting everything I possibly could in them today, because I wanted to be able to sort. Oh, you know what I just realized in this little pouch? This little pouch has pockets inside of it. That's really nice. It has these little pockets. I didn't even realize they had those. That's nice. So they not only fit Stamp Club, so this is how I arranged mine. So I put some of the 3D sequins in them, and they're not going anywhere. Put the 3D sequins in them, because remember, they snap. Okay, so they snap closed. You can put a label on the front of this if you want. Also, I put some of our acrylic bubbles in them. Oh, looks like I didn't get that acrylic bubble all the way in there. Acrylic bubbles in them. So this is how I'm packaging. So see how I'm packaging these. So these would be, these can go into a little container, and then you have all of them so you can see them. But also, exactly, little punched pieces, dies. So you guys probably have a ton of dies. I know the snap opening was very important to me. So in this configuration, these are just a bunch of dies that I've had for a long time, but in this bag, I fit, my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dies, and there's still room to grow on. So all of your dies, you know, like you probably have a bunch of dies that are in different shapes and configurations, and imagine keeping them all in these little, yeah, they don't take up a lot of space. Imagine them in these little containers, and again, it's not going anywhere because this snaps closed. But my favorite part, hello Nancy Stamps, my favorite part is our 3x4 stamps fit into them perfectly. So Stamp Club will fit into this, but also our 3x4 stamps. So I've been looking for a storage solution for our 3x4 stamps for the longest time. And I didn't want to do a smaller version of our cargo sleeves because that didn't really make sense, right? It doesn't really make sense to do a smaller version of the cargo sleeves because, you know, you almost for the smaller stamps want something that you can actually completely encompass your stamp in. And imagine how cute it would be having, you know, again, you get yourself a little container. Don't worry, everyone. I'm working on the containers. Don't worry. And just imagine having a little container, like a little fridge bin, that has all of these in it. And all you have to do is grab it out if you want. So say, okay, so I'm working on a project, say, and I want to use, say I want to use the, I want to use some of these sequins. So all you do is, you know, take out a couple of your sequins to use, and then pop this closed, and you can store all of your sequins in here. And again, you know, you get a whole bunch of different things to put inside of here, and then they're all in one place. So then when you're done, you just come over here and I just scoop them up really quickly and easily. I actually go right off of the desk, and I know you guys can't see down by the desk, but I just scoop them right back into the little pouch, and I'm all set. And it snaps closed, and it's a really, really great snap. So your things aren't going to fall out of them. And again, don't worry, I saved a whole bunch for you guys, because I don't want to say how many that I took for myself, but let's just say that I took quite a few. I took quite a few for myself, because I just can imagine, again, there are so many things that you can keep inside of these little I have more sizes coming. The die can fit in with the globe stamp. So that's another important thing. All of the dies that fit the in here. Exactly. So like if this falls on the floor, I mean, I'm just going to drop it, and it falls down, it's not going to pop open. So if you have a whole bunch of beads, or if you have, let me see if there's anything that I have even on my desk that I can use to put into it. I don't think I have much of, I don't really have a lot of little stuff because I've had these for a long time. And I've been using them for a long time. I just haven't been able to show you guys them because, again, I had to wait. But all you do is you take your sequins out. You know, these are the 3D sequins. You grab your pouch, you open it up, you pop your sequins right on in, and then you're off to the races. And you have room to grow, which is exciting too. Oh, so easy to take to crops. Again, imagine, so this is something that, you know, I am always thinking of. So imagine that you have a whole bunch of, there are 5 in a pack, Fatima, there are 5 in a pack. 5 in a pack. And don't worry, we have other sizes coming, don't you worry. But again, so something like this. So our new alphabet dies that are coming. So you know, want to make sure that you have them all in one place. You just take them right off of here and you drop them into here. So the thing is, if you have the Gigunda, so say you have a Gigunda, oh, did I not, I forgot, I guess I didn't put, yes, I'm going to be working on the bigger packs. I'll be working on the bigger packs. I guess I forgot to put how many are in a pack. Let me update that right now, because we were so quick at getting them onto the site today because I was like, oh my goodness, they're finally here. Let's go ahead and launch them to the world. So I'm going to go ahead and again just pop all of your dies in here, because the thing is, you know, some of those larger ones, you know, it's hard because if you have those larger ones, That's the issue that you run into. Is that if you have the big daddy ones, so like, you know, you guys all probably have the big ones, the big ones, the problem you run into is these smaller dies are flying all over the place, inside of there, and you know, it's hard to keep track of everything. So I just take all of my little dies, and I'm just going to take all these off right here, right before your very eyes, and you just pop them in. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. And don't worry, we have another longer size coming. This is the first product, and this is the only product I'm showing this evening, because I don't want to overwhelm everyone. But this is the first and only product I'm showing this evening. Hi Simon, we just launched our brand new decorative detail envelopes. We just launched our brand new decorative detail envelopes, and I want to thank everyone that has already, my goodness, you guys, that have already placed orders for them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think you guys are really going to like them. I hope you like them. I love them. I've been having more fun than I think you're supposed to have with an envelope with them, because I've been reorganizing everything. I've been reorganizing everything. Can you guys hear me? Is Angela the only one that can't hear me? Oh, good. So again, here's all of my little letters. And again, these, I know storage is fun, Adam. It's hard because, you know, there's not too many storage options out there. But again, here are my little letters. Not going anywhere because it has that snap feel, or that snap seal on the bottom. And you can even take some of your, you know, some of your sentiments, like this hello. So you want your hello sentiment in a, thank you, Connie. You want your hello sentiment in an envelope? Go right ahead. Put it in an envelope. Because the thing is, and I say this all the time to you guys, if you are doing, if you're making the investment in a die, oh, these are new dies that are coming, Simon. Oh, you must not have been here the other night. I showed these new dies the other night. Yeah, all of our dies are black, Simon. All of our dies are black. So here's the happy and the birthday. Guess what? They both fit in one pouch. How awesome is that? They're not available yet, Tracy. They are coming. They are coming really soon. How about this Big Daddy thanks die? They're called decorative detail envelopes. So how about this big thanks die? No problem. Right on in. Now, I will show you that I can't wait till you say, I'll show you what they look like, Simon. I'll show you in a second. I have them all cut out. So this congratulations, oh no, it doesn't fit into this envelope. But don't you worry, I have some longer envelopes up my sleeves for the big long dies. Don't you worry, they're coming, don't you worry. So the script dies, I'll show you guys real quick, even though they're not available yet. But I'll still show you them because I, you know, don't get mad at me because I'm showing you them. But this is what the script looks like. So I did this with the glitter stock, and this almost looks like it is it's written with like a Nouveau, what's that called? Nouveau Sparkle, whatever the heck you call it. Nouveau, I don't know. Simon, you're the you know a lot more than I do about the products at we are going to bundle the new dyes, the products at Tonic, the Nouveau, those, you know, the crystal or the glitter. Well, yeah, Aquaflow. I'm thinking of like what's that glitter they have? Do they have a glitter that you can write with? Am I thinking? But anyway, regardless, these kind of look like they're written, which I think is cool. And then my favorite new ones that are coming out are our new tile dies. So these are the new tile dies. And my goodness, did I already lose two of them? See, this is why I need my decorative detail pouches. So these are the new tile dies. And let me go ahead and, oh no, am I out of, oh, whew, I still have one left. That's the thing. That's the problem, is you make sure you get plenty of these, because when you start organizing with them, you're going to be like, wait a second, I need more. The glitter markers, yes. So these tiles, I'm just going to go ahead and zhuzh them into the envelopes really quickly, and then I'll show you what they do. Because again, I don't want to lose all of my little bits and pieces. Don't you worry, Lisa. I have lots of sizes coming. I just wanted to start with the smaller ones because the smaller ones made the most sense to me because they didn't exist yet. Do you know what I mean? I like to bring out things first that don't really exist yet, and then we work our way back. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, these are my samples. This is how the samples come. So they stick them on here within an inch of their life. But again, this whole alphabet, this whole flippin' alphabet is going to fit into this pouch. These are not replacing the cargo sleeves, Simon. That is a great, great question. The cargo sleeves will remain. The 6x6 cargo sleeves, although, are going away because we are coming out with something even better for the 6x6 size. Yeah, these dies. So these are the tile dies. Let me show you what the tile dies do. So there we go. All of my, and it's that real thick plastic that's not, these aren't going to fall out the bottom. So let me go ahead and get all of my goodies. I can't wait to get a little, I mean, imagine how nice these are going to look in a little container. I wish your guessing game wasn't who you side with, but your favorite word. Oh, yes. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see. Oh, my goodness. I completely forgot. I can't tell you. Don't try to weasel it out of me. I can't tell you. But I can tell you, you guys are going to be very excited. I think you're going to be very, very excited of who I signed the contract with the other day. So, this is what you can do with the tiles. So the tiles, this one down here, we cut out and then we flipped out. So this was all done with two cutouts. So we did two cutouts. So the this cutout here, we just swapped the letters around. So, oh yes, Adam knows who it is. Adam is everyone say hi to Adam. He's our product manager at Brutus Monroe. He takes all of my crazy ideas and he figures out how to make them actually happen. And sometimes he says Christopher, and that's not going to work. But usually he lets me do the crazy things. So these are the tiles. So the tiles cut out the square and also cuts out the letters. So it cuts out the letters and the square so you can mix and match. So again, these are only two different cutouts. So I think that's kind of cool. Do you guys think that's kind of cool? I think it's kind of cool. I hope you guys think it's kind of cool. I think it's really cool and really interesting and different. I can't give any hints yet, Amanda, but I can tell you that I got the first look at the packaging today, and I guess I shouldn't say the first look. It's probably like actually the 20th look at the packaging, but today I saw the final packaging. And it's just, and I'm trying not to get all loosey-goosey, emotional mess of a mess, but this product, I can tell you that it was one of the very, very first products, that I ever used in paper crafting. So it was something that always amazed me. This company, this company produces a ton of things. So that's not really a hint. They produce a ton of stuff. But this company, one of the things in particular that they do, really, really amazed me. And I can tell you that only probably about, probably 2 years ago, I think it was, I was buying this product in a store. And I was like, oh my goodness. I cannot believe that now, 2.5 years later, it was the same thing with the Color Burst. The Color Burst that we have now that's co-branded, I literally just a year and a half ago was buying Color Burst at a stamp show and, was like, oh my goodness, I love this stuff. This stuff is so cool. And then fast forward again to today and now we have Color Burst. So it's really cool. It's amazing. It's really an awesome, awesome thing. But this product, oh my goodness, this product, you guys, I'll tell you that it's very different from what they normally do. And our version of this is very unique. It's very, very different. So different. Yes, Simon, exactly. Simon, you are so much like me. So, and I say this all the time whenever I'm talking about you, because Simon is at the age that I was when I first started really getting interested in crafting, really getting interested in crafting. And I always dreamed that something, that I'd be able to develop something, or that I'd be able to do something within the industry. Now, mind you, I never in a million years, a million quadrillion years, thought that I would ever have the company that is Brutus Monroe today. I thought maybe a couple of stamps, maybe an ink pad here and there, but never did I think that it would develop into what it is now, which is, I mean, it's surpassed my wildest dreams. But I was telling Simon at CHA this year, because he stopped by the Brutus Monroe booth, which again, it's ridiculous to me that we had a booth at CHA. I mean, it's like I can remember watching people go into CHA and being like, "Oh my goodness, how incredible!" But regardless, I was telling Simon at CHA, I was like, "Just do it. Just keep doing it, no matter what. Just keep. Please promise me that you will keep on doing it." And now, I mean, Simon inspires me every day. It's incredible. That Simon is now demoing at CHA, and he has the incredible courage and talent to be in front of, I mean, thousands and thousands of people at CHA. And I just, I went over and saw him demoing, and I was like, oh my goodness, he is doing it. So, I'm very, very proud of you, Simon. And I don't know that I tell you that enough, but keep rocking on, my friend, because I know that you are going to do even more incredible things in this industry. You already are, but I know that you're going to just continue to rock it. You're gonna rock it. So Simon does a lot of stuff with Tonic. He does a lot of stuff with Tim Holtz. He does a lot of really, really, really cool stuff. Check out his channel. Simon, pop your channel in the chat, please. I can't grab it because I'm not very good at maneuvering the chat, as well as trying to talk and look at everything at the same time. I apologize. But yeah, pop it in the chat so everybody can see. He's incredible. So, okay, so that's all I have for this evening. Thank you to everyone that has made a purchase for our brand new decorative detail pouches. Like I said, there are so many things that you can put in them. When I was first designing them, I wanted to pick a size that really truly made sense. And 3x4, oddly enough, is a size that just makes so much sense. And the reason it makes so much sense is, and I guess I'll say it out loud. So many designs within our industry are made within a 4.25 by 5.5, a 4.25 by 5.5 sizing. And the reason for that is because the 4.25 by 5.5 sizing is what fits on a standard card base. So what that means is I wanted to design a pouch that perfectly fit within that size range. So this pouch, I mean, obviously, when you're doing your decorative details, this is the way that I organize my decorative details, just for the simple fact that it makes, just makes it super, super simple to have these all stored. I'll probably be going to the Dollar Tree tonight with one of these pouches. People are gonna look at me like I'm crazy trying to figure out how to fit it in different containers. But again, just pick up a couple of these, treat yourself so that you can really get yourself organized. There's something about, and this just may be me, but you guys may feel the same way too. There's just something about having things segmented. And this might be something that you guys might feel the same way too. There's something about having things segmented that just makes it so much easier. So for instance, if you had a giant envelope and you were putting these, oh no, I'll make sure that it goes in later. That's so weird. I guess it might not let you. Yeah, click on the 3 dots next to Simon, and just hit go to channel so you guys can see, because he's incredible, absolutely incredible. Just make sure you subscribe to him because he is just awesome, absolutely awesome. And I can remember whenever he first started, I think I sent him a whole bunch of things when he first started, because I was just absolutely amazed. So these, again, like I was saying, it's great to segment things, so it makes it easier to make sure that all of your goodies are in one place. So for instance, like say, you're making a card and you know that you need the thanks die. You know that you want a die from here that has like, the ribboning that's in it. And say, you want to use these sequins. So you leave all these things, and maybe you want to use this stamp. So, oh good, Adam posted it. It probably won't let you post it because it's your own, Simon. That's probably why. Adam posted it for you. So these we're not going to use. So we keep these in our little container, and then all the things that we want to use, we pull out. Okay? So you pull out the ones you want to use, and then they're all segmented into what you need. So it makes it so much easier as opposed to trying to grab, a crazy amount of different items, and you have hello Michelle, and you have these giant envelopes of like for instance this one die is gonna look silly in a giant envelope. Even if you were to put this giant die, oh, only moderators? Okay, Penny, now I understand. This giant die, even if you put this on a backer, like a magnet backer, and a lot of you guys probably have seen this before, if you put this on a magnet backer and you put it in one of those large envelopes, you're going to probably end up putting thanks with hello, with happy birthday, because you're trying to save room. So instead of putting all of these on the same one, and then you're like, wait a second, did I put hello on with happy birthday, and did I put thanks with hello? You just have them, they're each their own envelopes, and you don't have to worry about putting them on a magnetic backer because they're staying right where they're supposed to stay. Isn't that cool? So again, I just think it's much, much easier. You guys probably have a million 3x4 stamp sets. I know I do. Not just a million within my own line of products, but with my peers and my friends in the industry, I have a million of theirs. So to be able to put these all in a small, and the 3x4s fit perfectly. How awesome is that? So again, all of your goodies are all in one place. You grab yourself a container. Yes, the 3x4 stamps fit in here, and so do the 2x3 stamps. So if you have 2x3 stamps, but the 3x4s fit in here perfectly, as well as the 2x3s. So yeah, makes it super easy, super simple, and that's all I have for you guys this evening. So thank you all so incredibly much for purchasing your decorative detail envelopes. You get 5 in a pack for $4.99. I think it's an incredible value because I was looking at some other ones and it's like $2. I mean, you get 2 of them for like $7. I was like, wait a second. What are those, Christopher? The colors? Are they the bubbles? No, these are the 3D flowers. These are the 3D flowers. So if you go into the 3D flowers, I think we have quite a few 3D flowers left. The 3D flowers are, let me just make it, the 3D sequin flowers is what they're called. And they are just absolutely stunning. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see what they look like, or I'll just actually bring them up to the camera. But they are 3D, and they're really, really cool. We've had these for quite some time, but I don't think I talk about them enough. But this is what they look like. They are like they're 3D, essentially. Oh, me too, Kijo. Me too, believe me. Me too. But they're like, let's see if I can, let me just grab one. I just love opening these little things. I know it's like probably seems so ridiculous, but I love opening them. Because now you'll be able to see the shine a little bit better. Let me see. So do you see the shine? I mean, they're 3D. They're really, really cool. Oh, we're in HD tonight, my friends. My goodness. I mean, it doesn't get much more HD than that. But there you go. I love them. So I just love opening up. I mean, it's so silly because I love how these snap really, really well. I think that's one of my favorite things about them is they just don't, I mean, they work well. I mean, when you find something that just works really well, I say get a ton of it. That's Heather's motto at the store. Heather, our operations manager, she says, when you find something that works really, really well, get a whole bunch of it so you don't run out. So I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, like I said, you guys rock my world. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Make sure to grab your decorative details envelopes. We're going to talk more about them in the future. I'm going to show you other ways that I use them to organize. But like I said, it's just something that I have been thinking about for a long time, and ended up designing them, and just have been so excited that we're able to bring them to you actually earlier than we planned. They were not supposed to get here until Christmas. So oh, the little snap boxes, they do take up a lot of space, and also it's the thing, we sell those too, and I do enjoy them, but the problem is the box is like, ugh, I don't know. It's just to me is just so much easier. I don't know. There's just something about this that just makes sense to me. The little boxes are great, but then you're pulling them open and so on and so forth. It's and plus it's expensive. You're spending $80 to put I don't know. It is what it is. But I have those too, believe me. But this was just such an easier option because you can't put dies in those little boxes. You can't put 3x4 stamps in those little boxes. And again, if you put something like this in there, you're never going to be able to fit this amount in that little box. But the great thing about it is it remains flat. So you can put as many of these as you possibly can fit in here, but look at how flat that stays, right? So you can put a ton in here, but it's going to stay super, super flat. So awesome. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see all of you guys again back here tomorrow. I have some other fun things to share with you. So will they come out the top? No, they won't. They see how this... Oh, I'm shaking the table. I'm shaking so hard. So see how... Okay, so let me show you. So the way I designed them is this little flat part. See this little flat part here? When you close it, this part here reaches all the way to the top. Does that make sense? I'm hoping you can see that. So let me open it again to show you. So the way they're designed, these two little flat pieces, they reach all the way to the top. And that's for a special reason. So whenever you shake them, they won't come out. Do you see that? They can't reach out of there. Okay? So that's why I added the snap-on, because I had a version that I created where it actually went inside of here. That didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense because, again, the flap can go in, but when you have little pieces, you really want something that's secure. Like if I drop this on the floor and it had the flap, that flap could pop open if it hits on the corner. These, you're never going to have that. Okay, so yeah, so there you guys go. Thank you to everyone who has ordered so far. You guys are rocking these, and I can't wait to see how you store all of your goodies in them. I want to again thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. My goodness. Remember to be good to one another, and to always, always, always create your own ending. Goodbye, my friends.